why women go to clubs and bars, man. Man, you men gotta understand that the reason why these women they going out here to these clubs and these bars, what y'all think they going out here for? Huh? To sing a sinner's prayer? To have a Bible study? Come on, man. You guys gotta understand, man, that these women they going out to these clubs and bars with a Jezebel spirit, right? You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta watch out, man. Like these women out here nowadays, they don't care. They don't. No, they don't care about what you do for them as a man. They care about what they can get out of you. You guys gotta understand that, man. This is why I tell you guys, you gotta be careful about the women who you're dealing with. You know, these women they go to clubs and bars to dress up and reject guys. You know, after they get rejected by other guys. You know, women. You know, this is how a lot of these women mindsets is nowadays. You know, they weak minded, right? You know what I'm saying? They always got to play the get back game. They always got to seek revenge. You know, maybe they ex did them wrong, right? So they finna go out there and take advantage of guys, right? They going out there with a bad spirit. You know, a lot of these women, man, they have a narcissistic personality, and they want you to supply their narcissism. You know, I ain't supplying none of these women narcissism. You know, so when you're going out here to these clubs, when you're going out here to these bars, man, you guys got to be careful out here. Like I said, man, if you're going out here to these clubs and bars, go for you. Don't go for women, man. You know, the problem is a lot of these unattractive guys, they start coming in, you know, clubs and bars and start simping on these women because they know that they ain't got no mouthpiece. The only way they can get a woman is through materialism, right? And then they still end up getting played by the woman at the end of the night. They still don't get to take the woman home, right? Because the women, they know that, you know, you playing their game when you are spending money on them. Don't be a fool, man. Be a wise man. You know, when you're going ahead to these clubs and bars, you know, men, you know, they save money by not spending money, right? When they go out to these clubs and bars. Women, they save money by going to these clubs and bars, right? You save money by not going. If you want to keep it, you know, from a lustful standpoint. You guys got to understand that, man. You know, when they come down to these clubs and these bars, man, it ain't even worth going to unless you're going to attract a woman, right? You know, a woman giving you the eye, she's smiling at you, she want to dance with you. That's something different. But don't be going out here to these clubs and bars simping on these women. You know, they can care less about a man's pocket. You know, I said a lot of these women out here, they going to these clubs and bars with a succubus spirit. You know, you gotta look at it spiritually. You know, you gotta try the spirit by the spirit to see if it's of God, man. A lot of these women, they ain't got no God in them. They got a lot of lust, right? They got the gold digger in them. They got a Jezebel in them, right? They got brokenness in them, trauma in them. You know, a lot of chaos and a lot of confusion in them. You know, in that purse, you know, that purse that they be bringing, it be a lot of times they purse be empty. You know, they be having a Birkin bag, but it be empty. You know, looking for God to simp on them. And how they get you guys with lust. They end up deceiving you guys. You know, with fake breasts, fake, butt and all this type of stuff. And you guys thinking that, you know, this woman is God or something. These women, they ain't God, man. Stop sipping on these females, bro. No, but this why they going to these clubs and bars. They going to these clubs and bars to get an ego boost, right? You know, they want their ego to be boosted up, so they're going to go out here to these clubs and bars to get that feel good. Because they know it's going to be a sucker, a lustful man that can't control his urges, that can't control his own lust. That's going to end up falling for their trap. That's going to end up trying to, desperately trying to get them home. Guys, stop spending your money on these women at these clubs and bars. excuse me, you wasting your money. I'm just being honest. You know, these women, they be going to these clubs and bars just to laugh at other guys. You know, just to talk about other guys and talk about other women. You know, look at what other women got on, and then they in the little friend group talking about other women because they be miserable. You know, a lot of these women, they go to these clubs and bars too, to inhabit, you know, to cipher the energy of a demonic spirit. They drink a lot because maybe their boyfriend cheated on them, right? Or, you know, they just got out of a relationship. They be going to these clubs and bars with their heart broken. They already be having bad spirits. A lot of these women, when they be going to these clubs and bars, you think they're going to give you a good spirit when you interacting with them? Nah, they're going to reject you, and that's what's going to make them feel good, right? You know what I'm saying? What makes, when a woman is heartbroken, what makes her feel good is what makes a woman, what makes a man feel bad. Them rejecting you. Them, you know, telling you off. Them telling you bye. Them ghosting you. Like I said, man, this is why these women are going out here to these clubs and bars. Don't be deceived, man, by these women. You know, a lot of these women, they'll try to deceive you if you don't be careful. You know, this is why you got to have a strong mindset as a man. You know, a lot of men, they got weak mentalities. Yeah, they strong physically, but mentally they weak. I don't care how much weight you lifting, how many pounds, how much you dipping. I don't care how much. It's all about your mentality. You know, so this is why these women out here going to these clubs and bars, man. You guys got to be careful out here. You know, because Satan is here to deceive the entire earth. And Satan is mainly working through women. You know, these demonic spirits is mainly working through women. You know, because Satan he's the prince of the world. He controls the world. So this is why majority of demons are close to the earth and angels. And a lot of these demon spirits is getting in women. Left and right. Usually you men want to drain men. You know, the majority of women, they got that spirit, that draining spirit. They don't be caring about you. They'll smile at you and say, "Thank you for buying me a drink." But after they drink that drink, you ask them for their number, they say, "Oh, I got a boyfriend." You know, to reject you, lying to you. That's why I tell you guys, man, stop playing Mr. Nice Guy at these clubs and bars. You're getting played. You know, if you want to get played, you know, the lustful man always get played. Remember that. The man that's full of lust, he always get played. You don't want to be that man that's full of lust. You want to be the man that's full of knowledge, spiritual wisdom. That come from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is why these women going out here to these clubs and bars, bro. Like, you know, when I go out for me. You know what I'm saying? I go out, to have a good time. You know, I don't drink and smoke or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I go out for me, bro. I don't go out for women. You know, a lot of these women, like I said, bro, they're not even worth your time. They are a waste of time. That's what I meant to say. A lot of them are a waste of time, guys. You know, this is why you cannot be full of lust, or you're gonna get played at these clubs and bars. You gotta think logical, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop simping. And women, they know exactly what to do to try to reel you in. Dress half naked, all this type of stuff. This is what these women be doing. To try to deceive you men. And a lot of you men be falling for it, left and right. Stop playing yourself, bro. You know, if you gotta spend your money on a woman for her to be interested in you, to show her interest in you, that ain't the woman for you. That's the woman that's against you. That's the woman that want to play you. You guys gotta wake up, bro. You guys gotta wake up. A lot of y'all dudes getting played left and right. It don't even make no sense, bro, because of your own lust. You guys gotta mature, man. But this is why these women going out here to these clubs and bars. No, they don't care nothing about it, man. All they do is worship materialism, worship money, worship cars, clothes, bags, handbags, purses. This is what these women worshiping. If these women ain't worshiping God, they definitely ain't finna worship you. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You guys gotta pay attention out here, bro. When it comes out to these clubs and bars. I said, if you're going out to these clubs and these bars, go out there just for you to have fun. I said, when I go out, I don't go out to smoke and drink. I just go out just to go out, get a vibe, go out something to eat. Maybe I dance a little bit in the crowd. I don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the energy. I go out for myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all going out for women. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you end up not having a woman at the end of the night. Because you're not trying to attract. Y'all going out here chasing women. Right? But man, this is what happens when they going out to these clubs and bars. Put on a ton of makeup. They try to deceive you. Everything the majority of these women are doing nowadays is trying to deceive a man. They trying harder and harder. Getting their body done, trying hard and getting their lips done. They makeup don't match their neck. Trying as hard as they can. Excuse me, they look like the perfect woman. Right? So you can go over to her and whisper something in her ear, right? And say, "Oh, I'll buy that drink for you. You want a drink?" This is what they want you to do. So they can play you. They ain't gonna sleep with you after you buy them a drink. They gonna play you. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make a woman necessarily interested in you because you buying her stuff. You just losing money. Stop simping on these women. Stop spending money on these women, man. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? You're playing yourself. I said ain't nothing wrong with going out to clubs and bars, just for you to have fun, right? Just for you. You got to go for you, man. Stop going for these women. You know what I'm saying? Like when like in my early 20s, I was going out quite a bit and I wasn't going out, I'm going to say every now and then, not quite a bit. And when I used to go to clubs and stuff like that, I used to go out and just dance with the boys and all that type of stuff. Just have a good time. I ended up attracting some women. Like women tapping me on the shoulder saying, "Oh, she want to dance with you. She want to dance with you." I end up attracting women. You know why? Because my mindset is not worrying about women. Y'all dudes' mindset got to stop being focusing on women, bro. Or you going to get played. A lot of y'all have these ego problems. Oh, I bet you can't get her. I bet you can't get that one. Start simping. You're supposed to attract a woman in your life. That's the spiritual laws. The law of attraction. Study it, man. Study your spiritual laws. But when these women are going out here to these clubs and bars, you guys gotta watch out. Like I said, a lot of these women, they go out here with a bad. They go to clubs and bars with bad spirits. Bad spirits, bro. They be ready to reject the guy. They be ready to ghost the guy. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, bro, this was a while back. This is when I was in my early 20s. And I was trying to dance with this one girl. She got mad. She was just yelling, like, out of nowhere. Got mad. Like, out of nowhere. I ain't, like, I just wanted to dance. She just got mad out of nowhere. Like, bad spirit. Because she went to the club with a bad attitude, with a demon in her. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of these women, they like that. So when it comes out to these clubs and bars, man, go for you, bro. Stop being a simp, bro. Stop going for women. Stop trying to a lot of y'all going out to try to please a woman, bro. Stop thinking about trying to get a woman when you're going out to these clubs and bars. Just go out there for you, bro. Go out there to have fun, bro. You only get one life. You have fun. Don't allow women to spoil your fun. By you having these expectations, you gonna get this woman, you gonna get that woman. Just have the expectation that you're gonna have fun, right? And you're gonna enjoy your night. You know what I'm saying? But guys, man, you know, when it comes out of these clubs and bars, like I said, man, the Jezebel spirit, the succubus spirit is in a lot of women nowadays. It could be in a woman in a neighborhood near you. You never know, man. It's crazy out here. You know, it's wild out here. Women, they only getting worse. Because a lot of men, they getting more lustful. The more lustful men get, the worse women get. Remember that, man. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, word of wisdom for me. The more lustful men get, the more worse women get. The more of that Jezebel spirit women they try to manifest. The more they manifest that Jezebel spirit, the more they siphon the energy of the Jezebel. The more they siphon the energy of the succubus spirit. The more lustful men get. The more desperate men get. This is why they going out to these clubs and bars, y'all. You know, this is why you gotta have that spirit of discernment when you're going out to these clubs and bars. A lot of you guys, y'all go out here tipsy and all this stuff, drunk, high and all this type of stuff, and you end up simping because you don't have the spirit of discernment. You know, this is another reason why I don't drink and smoke. To have that spirit of discernment so I can detect that Jezebel, right? Yeah, women, you know, like when I'm sober, like women, I can really see women for when you. I'm gonna say when you sober, cause I'm sober, always sober. When you sober, you can really see women for who they truly are, and also too, mainly when you are spiritual. You can see women. You can see straight through a lot of these women with these fake butts, fake breasts, and all. You can see through all that. You can see through these women. I'm just trying to let you guys know, man. When it comes out to the clubs and bars, you gotta really be logical. You gotta really have you gotta really be in the spirit, right? You gotta be spiritual, man. A lot of you guys, y'all not spiritual. Y'all carnal, man. Y'all carnal, and a lot of men. I mean, a lot of women are dominating men spiritually. It's sad, guys. A lot of women is dominating men spiritually. More stronger than men spiritually. Because they know exactly what to do. To get you to crave them. To get you to want to simp and all this type of stuff. Stop being a trick, man. You know, stop, like I said, man, stop going out to these clubs and bars trying to impress, you know, women and stuff like that. Go out there and impress yourself, bro. You know, cause it's not worth it at the end of the day. You just wasting money. A lot of you guys going out here tricking and stuff like that, think you finna get a woman. You end up not getting a woman at the end of the night. She just end up saying, "Oh yeah, I had a good time with you," you know, and then she go off with her friend, and then they in the car, you know, laughing, ha ha ha. He bought me all those drinks. You see that guy? That guy's a sucker, man. I got him. And then her friend be like, "Yeah, you right, you got him, sis." You know, they be laughing at you guys, man. Laughing at you guys. This is Coleman Aristocracy, man. This is why women go to clubs and bars, man. I'm out.